LOL, Living Out Loud, Youth Ministry at Loyola, podcast episode 1. Wow. You ever thought you were going to be on a podcast at school?
No, never. This was not on my things I would do at Loyola list.
Yeah,
but
definitely not.
Here we are. So this podcast is all about faith-related topics, sharing personal reflections and exploring Christian values in everyday life. What's been going on with you, Sam? What's new?
So, look, I've been really busy at school. I've been working at the Iggy's restaurant, which has been good. Very stressful. I also went for my driver's license actually last week.
Is that like the third time you've taken the test? Or?
I'm not that bad at driving. I would have crashed into a tree by now if that was the case. No, for you guys out there, it's the first time.
Yeah.
And I got it perfectly, so yeah, that's good.
Perfect score. Did you get the score?
Kind of. They told me I didn't really do well at a roundabout, so if anyone's going to go in the car with me, don't go when I'm at a roundabout.
I see. So
Yeah.
stay off the back roads.
Yeah, basically that's it.
Got it.
What about for you? Anything new?
Well, Year 12's new. Year 12 is hectic. I've just changed soccer teams, so I'm playing senior soccer now, so a bit of a step up, a bit more intense. And House of Stedford. Flynn won. I'm in Flynn.
Congratulations.
I know. We were great. So very proud of that. Very happy.
Again, Macaulay was down there.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, we didn't get to see because we were actually getting ready to go on stage.
It's a shame. Ours was good.
Yeah,
Ours was good.
What can you do?
Was good.
You know, I guess everyone's going to have their own turn winning and stuff like that. But, you know, it's sad because it's going to be our last year as Year 12s ever doing it. You know?
I think House of Stedford's really special because, I think everyone gets to see everything that happens on the night. But we rehearse for weeks, 3:30 till 5:30, all the script writing on the holidays, everything else. And so to come together and create this beautiful performance is really special, and it really shows this house spirit that we all have.
100%. Everyone really puts their effort into it, and you can see on the night they really try. And look, while they might be a bit silly, throughout making all the show and everything, they really come together on the night. And I think that's really special for all the houses and everyone. And I think that ties in as well with all the house masses we've had this year.
Absolutely.
We've had the 6 house masses so far. I, for one, know, because I'm in Macaulay House, that ours was very special, watching Olivia and Javina, our house leaders, how they got all their effort together, their speeches, the rest of the people that did the readings, they did exceptionally well, including the Year 7s.
Yeah. And Flynn, we just had this great sense of community. Pretty much every Year 7 came.
Yeah.
Which was really special to initiate them into Flynn House in a spiritual way, and for them to be welcome to our parish and into our house. That was really beautiful.
Did you stay for the morning tea afterwards?
I did.
Oh, nice.
Flynn puts on a feed.
Yeah.
Everyone comes
lucky.
together. When Flynn comes together, everyone really puts in and donates so much.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
Speaking of donating, Project Compassion, our RE class has been smashing it. Faith in the Developing World. Shout out Mr. McElroy. Absolutely smashing it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So we've had our sales. We've had, starting off with our Shrove Tuesday sale, our Zupa Duper sales, our pancake sales. I said that twice.
You guys, the Flynn, have had the bake sale as well, which has gone towards it.
Yeah.
And what about the smart idea that you yourself actually came up with, which was the FPOS machines?
Oh, I have to say, creds to Lou Check for that one. All him, keeping up with the modern day sort of, people don't carry cash on them anymore.
100%.
And I think we have to sometimes move away from the gold coins and bring the FPOS machine. So it's been great to see everyone getting around it. I know Flynn's been this week, so I've been going around to mentors, getting donations, so it's been really exciting. And just to see the charity within the house, same as the Vinnie's Drive. I was so shocked. I walked into Miss Tolly's mentor, my head house in Flynn, the other morning, and oh my God, it's filled to the brim. Filled to the brim. We have a separate basket.
That's so good. I'm
so impressed.
That is perfect because for once, and now I like to get, very competitive with the houses.
Yeah.
And I can't believe how well Macaulay's done. I'm so proud of our house. The baskets are pretty big. And it's pretty much filled to the top. And I think that's great that everyone's been putting in, because especially the prices of chocolate this year aren't cheap.
Crazy,
you know?
right?
Yeah,
very expensive. So all things considered, and still so many donations. It truly speaks to the Loyola spirit, and our house spirit again.
100%, yeah.
Speaking of spirit, activities week.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big one.
That was very busy.
Huge.
For all year
and
levels.
for us, when I say spirit, we went on our Year 12 retreat. How was your retreat? Because I know you went to Anglesey.
Yeah, that's right. It was very busy. But also relaxing at the same time. So basically, we stayed in the share house.
Yeah.
Boys were on one side, the girls were on the other.
At the Jesuit retreat centre? Yeah,
that's right. We stayed on like this big hill that we got to run down to go to the beach. But
cute.
anyway, it was really nice. The food there was actually really good. I wasn't expecting good food because, camp, you don't really put good food with that.
Yeah.
But we had the best chef. We had good meals and... yeah, so at the beach, everything was all good. We got to have all the nice photos with the Year 12s. And it was sad because it's kind of showing the end of, schooling. I kind of did also sprain my ankle there by doing a cartwheel.
God.
So, yeah, it was full of drama. But, yeah, what about you? I heard you went to Torquay.
Yeah, so Torquay was really good. A new venue for us this year. So we were down at the Surf Life Saving Club. Beautiful view, water everywhere. Really great opportunity with friends and to spend time with them and to be away from the busyness of Year 12. Year 12 gets so hectic, and so to be away from the busyness of that. We also had Ash Wednesday on our retreat. Yeah. So we had our Ash Wednesday ceremony, which was a really lovely way to start our Lent on retreat, surrounded by our friends, thinking about what we can do for Lent.
Yeah.
What do you do for Lent? What's your family do?
Well, my family, so we've got this thing now where every Friday during Lent we're trying to not have meat, just fish. Now, so far with that, things aren't going the best for me because sometimes, say I forget my lunch and I need to go to the canteen or stuff like that, I need to have meat, so I accidentally have it. But we do that for Lent. What else might we do? We might, we'll go to Mass on Good Friday. We'll go and on Easter Sunday.
Yeah, I do the same.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful Mass. Those ones.
Yeah.
For me, I gave up TikTok for Lent.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I've been a big one. I've been addicted to my TikTok.
Yeah.
So I've been off it for I don't know, how long's Lent been going on for?
A
few weeks.
Yeah, since the start of March, I think.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Since retreats for a month.
Yeah.
But been really refreshing to get off social media. I think social media can sometimes drain you, especially in Year 12. You're thinking about so much else. So
that's true.
To have a break from it in Year 12.
I stopped Instagram last year for Lent, and that was a big one for me,
Last year I gave up acai.
Oh, that wouldn't have been easy for you, I can imagine.
No, I'm addicted to spend too much money. Would not look at my bank account on that one.
Yeah. Oh.
But yes, speaking of good food, on that RE and Catholic Education Week Mass at St Patrick's Day, that was beautiful.
Oh, that was amazing.
Food at the colloquium. And that Mass was beautiful.
Oh, that Mass was great. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I think we did well. We went with Angelique as well. Unfortunately, Kevin couldn't come, but...
Too many sacks.
Yeah. Oh, I know, he was so busy. And
4 sacks that day, crazy.
Who would think you would get so many in one day? But it was very heavy holding that banner, waiting for all those 300 schools to go in.
Yeah, it was such a sense of community again.
Yeah, it was.
Sense of community.
It was beautiful.
Sometimes we think of faith just in our Loyola community, but to see the faith collectively of all the schools was really special.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you remember at the end how all the schools were lining up at the front. People were taking photos like a paparazzi. We had to hold literally the banner all the way at the top.
Yeah, we were the schools were having a contest to see how high we could get them up. I reckon we were pretty high up there.
I reckon we were seen a little bit. No,
the photos, you could see our banner.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Our school is seen. Our school is seen.
We're out there.
All that matters.
We're out there.
It was raining that day. Do you remember? We waited in the rain.
All over me. You dished me, you went to the bathroom, I was by myself. Yeah. But anyway, that's how it works. But no, that was a really good day. It was beautiful listening to the guest speakers who came regarding them going away to their, what was it, a retreat sort of thing in Europe.
Yeah, what's it called? A pilgrimage.
Yeah,
almost.
pilgrimage, that's it,
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
Yeah.
And it made me think back to the service we do at school. I know we're very involved through Vinnie's, but also through Exodus and St. Pius.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Is this your first sort of time going to Exodus and St. Pius?
Yeah, it is. I've just been so busy in other years, but St. Pius especially stood out to me. I went the first time with you last week, and straight away when I went there, the children absolutely loved me, and same with you. You know, there's this one particular girl that loves you.
Yeah, I have a really good relationship with the people at St. Pius and Exodus. I've had a good, I've been hanging out with Exodus for a while now, and just to be in that community, even though it's a low socioeconomic community, it's just the spirit. I think it keeps coming up, but it's just the spirit that happens there and how beautiful it is and how they express their faith through actions and through helping each other out in that community.
Yeah, definitely.
So, at St. Pius, we read to primary-aged kids, and then Exodus, we are mentoring those kids, all from this West Heidelberg Low SES.
It's definitely something I would continue to go to because it's very fulfilling. Yeah. And just the children are always so happy. You know, no matter what it is, they're always so happy and it almost feels
grateful.
Just grateful. You know, we're seen as role models to them. Yeah. And I think that's really beautiful. And speaking of that, the bread run, I'm not sure if you've ever done the bread run. Yeah, I did it once. I volunteered at Exodus over the summer a couple of years ago, and I did the bread run, just me with Liz, one of the ladies at Exodus who works there, and I loved it. Yeah. Exodus was so nice. The bread run was so good to go to those houses and to give bread to them where they might not have been able to afford it or not able to afford the Baker's Delight quality of bread. Was special, and then to see in their houses and to see their way of life and how they live was really eye-opening and kind of changes your perspective a bit. How was your experience? Because I know you went with Loyola now that we're running it. Yeah, that's right. I went with Mr. McRoy. I'm pretty sure Liz was there as well, and another man. I can't quite remember his name. Apologies. But it was Brother Harry. Yeah, Brother Harry. That's Harry, it. Legend. He's so nice. Yeah, no, it was really nice to go there. I went with one of my friends. We went to some of the houses, but just seeing inside when they open the door, it's very sad. Yeah. But, seeing how grateful they are and how happy they are, they stand waiting for a conversation. Yeah. And I think it's more than just the bread. I think it's about seeing other people there, being able to talk to people. And that connection and the connection with people they might not have otherwise been able to speak to, and people our age which they might not have also been able to speak to. Yeah. And then what else has been going on? Oh, it's been a busy time. Let's just say that. You looking forward to Easter? Absolutely. I love chocolate. Chocolate's my guilty pleasure. Yeah, same here. I could eat chocolate for days. Yeah. Passion play. Oh, yesterday was the passion play. Yeah. Same day as the Stedford. Yeah. How'd you find it? What were your thoughts? Oh, so the passion play was very interesting, but I really liked it. Yeah. Firstly, I think it was a really good representation of what happened back then. The music was very interesting. We had the High School Musical, we had the Taylor Swift. But that modernisation to make it engaging but still really reverently and beautifully telling the story, which I thought they had a really good balance of. I think it was really good they put that in there. It kept people engaged and it also kept it appropriate. Absolutely. I don't think it really went over the line. I think it was really good. And to all the actors out there, congratulations, and everyone backstage. Huge shout out to Miss Boyle and Miss Fox and the whole Faith and Drama class, which is a group of Year 12s in their religion class. So it was incredible. Yeah, no, it was really good. And Kai as Jesus, our school captain. Good old school captain. Yeah. Loved it. Yeah. Very, very, very good. Yeah, no, exactly. I think I saw Miss Letchford crying at the end. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Yeah, the Hallelujah. That was beautiful, that song. Beautiful. Yeah. The whole thing was beautiful and such a lovely way to do our prayer in that Mass, because I know we normally do our college prayer, but just for Lent and just how sacred it is in our church to have that longer version of prayer and telling that story that's engaging. It's really special for the kids, and it just gets better and better every year. It was really good this year. At the end of the day, I just think it was a great way to wrap up the term. Yeah, absolutely. Although I will say, Jack Bryan was on the drums in front of me, right directly in front of me, and he gave me a fright because he started whacking the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Just Right was there as well, one of the teachers at the school.
Yeah.
She was just doing it as well. It was so loud, but...
I got so scared, but yeah.
Yeah. No.
I think that just about wraps up our term at Loyola.
Yep, and there's episode 1 finished.
Episode 1 finished.
I hope you guys could please subscribe, leave a like.
And don't forget to share. Watch this space. We cannot wait to bring you episode 2. We wish you all a very happy and safe Easter and a lovely break. It's well deserved after a hectic term.
Definitely.
So yeah, happy Easter.
Happy Easter. See ya.